Welcome to Princess Evangile? Evangile? Cold Weather Rendezvous. Chapter 0. See what we got here. Oh, I have to do voices. Phew. I breathed into my hands. It was cold. Damn, it's cold out here. The sun had set, and it was so cold I had a hard time believing that school was starting soon. Of course, the state of my wallet was probably affecting my perception of the weather, as was my lack of a place to go. Oh. This time I sighed. That wasn't a sigh. The full moon hung heavily over me. My name is Okanogi Messiah. In the cold I felt ran deep. My story started the day before. I'm tired. As usual, I returned to my apartment after work. Even though I was home, there was nothing fun to do there but stare at my father's face. Yeah, that's... I mean, just... there's gotta be something else. I was back in my hometown for the first time in a year. Thought about rounding up my friends for karaoke, but I don't think I could see them now. Besides, I was broke. The apartment we were in now didn't require a finder's fee or security deposit, but we had to pay the first 3 months' rent in advance. That had wiped out what little savings I had. What you had? What about your father, who you're just awkwardly staring in the fucking face? Was that like, I mean, did he help, or was it just all yours? What the hell? Pardon me while I sip my Dr. Pepper. But running away with nothing but the clothes on our backs definitely saved a lot more on moving expenses. However, no matter how much you save, it costs money to start a new life. I had always been poor, but now I was on the verge of being penniless. I've only just started my job and I don't get paid until the 20th of next month. That's a long time to wait for a paycheck. That's some bullshit. That would have been my first question, is when do I get paid exactly? I mean, what the fuck? Okay, hold on, I gotta do a thing. I like that it doesn't put up the title or anything when I send that out. Really kind of wish it would. Guess I could always edit it. What was I going to do until then? My anxious thoughts swirled around in my head, but I forced myself to stop. It was pointless to focus on the negative. Fine. I'll just go to sleep. Welcome, Desire. Possibly due to my numerous part-time jobs, I hadn't had any time to sleep lately. Even though one of my redeeming features had always been taking care of myself enough to not get sick. I mounted the old rusted stairs that felt like they would give way with every step. The footsteps kind of scared me. I wasn't sure what the fuck was going on. Not much, Desire, just trying something a little different, a little new. I mean, we played Doki Doki Literature Club, but... my old man and I were holed up in a room on the 2nd floor. I'm home. Guess he's not here. These mob guys must have been back. Oh, we owe money to the mob, too? Dad spent most of his time lazing around the house or fleeing from loan sharks. Of course, I told him to get a job a number of times. When I did, he'd give me this strange little smile and say,
ごめんね、マサヤ君。父さん、箸より重たいものを持ったことがないんだ。
I didn't realize there were going to be voices. Take it easy, Desire. Have a good stream yourself, sir. And or madam, as the case may be. He was really hopeless. I turned on the light. There was a scrap of paper and an envelope on the table. James, hello. Welcome. Welcome back. Honey, I'm trash. Stealing Jack's jokes. Ha 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 ha. I checked the paper first. It was my old man's handwriting written on dollar store memo paper.
生活に疲れました。父さんは旅に出ます。
No, you really don't, and that sucks, but I appreciate that you stop in and say hello at least. Rowan, what's up? Just, trying to, creep on some high school girls, apparently. Of course. I let out a sigh, then threw the note in the trash can. Put my hand to my chest. Compared to the sadness I experienced when my mother left, all I could feel now was relief. Oh man, talking about trope after cliche. I glanced around the room and noticed what few belongings my dad had were now gone. My old man really had left me. In any case, he had never contributed to our living expenses. Him being gone wasn't an issue. In fact, it might make things easier. I said the same thing when my dad died. What's this envelope? A farewell gift, huh? I don't think he's got any money. And if he did, he wouldn't give it to me. There were 2 sheets of paper inside the envelope. As I expected, it wasn't a farewell gift at all. There was something written on them. I wondered why he kept this separate from the memo, though.
ところで、父さんたちが抱えていた借金ですが。
Cuchulus gangulus. So I'm just gonna kind of guess on how long it takes to read that stuff. We owe? I'm pretty sure those debts are all yours.
この機会に、マサヤ君に一本化しておきました。
This is such a trope. Huh?
同封した紙は例の極悪組への証文です。
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be one of those. Okay, gotcha.
マサヤ君が寝ている間に母印を押しておきました。てへ。
てへ。
マサヤ君、よく寝ていたな。きっとバイトの疲れが溜まっているんでしょうね。
Let me know if I'm going too fast for this to be read reasonably. I'm trying to kind of slow down, but
バイトなんかはそこそこにして体には気をつけるんだぞ。お前の父さんより。
The next thing I knew, I had crumpled up the paper in my hand. I looked down at my thumb. So that's where the red stain had come from. We're not doing music requests right now anyway. That old bastard. 1 year ago, we left the town I had lived in all my life. Surugigauka? Probably said that horribly wrong. Our family life had been falling apart for as long as I could remember. All because my father was a deadbeat. My mother had given up on him long ago, but didn't want to leave him until I'd reached a certain point in my life. Then, on the evening of my 10th birthday, she brought me to a park and said, oh, here comes the trauma.
母さんね、お前が10歳になるまでは待とうと思っていたの。
Why 10? That's not like a good age for that. Like, that's just not really a good age, but still. For what?
離婚を。離婚の意味はわかるわね。
Yes?
10歳になればある程度の分別も身につくわ。母さん、マサヤには父さんと別れることも仕方のないことだと分かってほしかったの。
I mean, you know, divorce isn't always a bad thing for everybody involved.
こんなのは親の勝手な言い草に過ぎないんでしょうけれど。
I shook my head. Even as a child, I understood that my parents couldn't stay together anymore.
そう。ありがとう。マサヤは優しいわね。
In the cold light of the street lamps, it seemed she was smiling for the first time. She does, doesn't she? Like that profile, though.
じゃあマサヤ、友達とお別れ
I don't
する
think
時
it's
間
that
もな
kind
く
of
て
game, though.
申し訳ないけれど、早速
Hanga
家を出る
Lunga
わよ。
Nana Longa Guns. Micha, hello. Right now?
ええ、父さんと話し合いなんかしたらきっと引き止められるに決まっている。そしてあの人のペースに巻き込まれてしまう。口のうまさに関しては天才的なんだから。母さんね、もう話し合いもしたくないの。離婚届に判をついて置いておくわ。行き先ももちろん知らせない。マサヤが大人になった時はたまには顔を合わせるのもいいでしょう。けれど当面はこれっきり。
Okay, so she got the divorce and intended on taking custody. How did that not work? Did she die? She's probably dead.
さあ行きましょう。荷物は少しずつまとめてあったの。あの人が帰らないうちに出ていくわよ。
Hunga Lunga Nano Logangas? I'm not going.
え？
My mother's eyes opened wide as she looked at me. To her, it was as if her son had started speaking an alien language. It probably was Micha. In my childish way, I explained to her that I felt like I couldn't just abandon my father, so I'll abandon my mother instead. That's so much better. Mom would be fine on her own, but Dad wouldn't. That was the conclusion I'd reached, which is why I couldn't go along with my mother. Mother was upset and, in the end, decided to cancel that day's flight. She spent some time trying to convince me, but in the end, she was the one who gave up.
わかったわ。
She left the house alone, promising to stay in contact with me. I could still clearly see the image of my mother walking off into the rainy night. In the end, my mom was right. I looked down at the crumpled paper in my hand. Now that I knew how the world worked, I realized Dad would have turned out this way whether I had been here or not. What am I going to do about this? My thumbprint was on the loan. The interest rate was 30% every 10 days. 30%! A paper like this had no legal merit, but I doubted that logic was going to appease those two. My father's one redeeming feature was what my mother once called his genius way of talking around people. Badonkers. He managed to hold off even the most fearsome of loan sharks with the most laid-back manner possible. Until last year, we had somehow managed to keep up, but then the debts got too big and my old man broke under the pressure. And that's when we ran away. Damn. I should have just stayed in Tsurugigaoka. Back then, a part of me still felt sorry for him. I had also just graduated from my old school. That sense of finality might have had some influence on my actions. I graduated, then fled to some unfamiliar land and enrolled in school there. I had started to think that the loan sharks had given up and we'd make a clean break, when suddenly the local mafia came calling. How badly in debt did you get? I screamed at him, but my father just gave me that little smile and shook his head.
どうやら債権が渡ったようなんだよ。
Devon Hunkaroos. My father's skill as a hustler had just made the situation even worse. Unable to get around his skilled way with words, the creditors had sold his loan to the mafia. And the force they used to collect our debt was on a completely different scale. My dad wheeled and dealed, but in the end, he only bought us a year. Now we had once again returned to Tsurugigaoka.
やっぱり生まれ故郷が一番だもんね。
I was mad about the short notice as usual, but I couldn't say I wasn't glad to be back home. I had just finished my first year at school, so it was a good time to transfer. The problem was that since he never earned any money, the loan wasn't going to just disappear. This time, I didn't have a chance to catch my breath. A new creditor would come calling soon. That was the Goons. The Hunkabankaloos? Their efforts to collect were much more violent. I'd known we couldn't keep up with this life much longer, but still, I never thought it would end like this. I was finally ready to abandon my old man. In my heart, he was no longer my father. From now on, I would just call him the Bastard. The Bastard. Pretty sure Parker calls me that. In a loving, caring way, of course. But even so, what was I going to do? In the past, if a loan shark or a mob guy approached me, I could point them at the bastard, and that would be that. On the few occasions they'd gone after me, I could admit that the bastard had still helped me out. But now that he was gone, I had to deal with it on my own this time. Me, an average student. Unlike him, I knew I couldn't talk my way out of it like he could. What do I do? I sunk down onto the worn-out tatami mat. Just call my dad Fat Man. Hey, Fat Man. That's just mean and hurtful and downright rude. I had to run away, but to where? I had already spent all of my money on rent. I think I went back. Did I just go backwards? I think I did. Yeah, okay, I must have. Okay. Felt like all of my strength was leaving my body. Just then, there was a rapid knocking on the door. I felt my limp body tense up instantly. That scared me again, y'all. I am not used to these sound effects, and I don't appreciate this personal attack. Oh, yeah, he looks like a bit of a badass. Whoa. I thought I could pretend I wasn't home, but the door was so thin they could easily break it down. I like that I don't have to do all of the voices, by the way. That makes me happy. Each kick caused the door to rattle. It really did look like it was about to break inward. I quickly moved to the back of the room, opened the closet door, and squeezed inside. Closing the door didn't block out much sound, but it cut off most of the light and left me in the dark. I couldn't ride this out by hiding in the closet. I stood up, leaned forward, and located the ceiling board above me. I lifted it up and set it aside. Ugh. Restraining the urge to cough from the dust, I pulled myself up above the ceiling. I heard the sound of the door breaking down just as I got the board back into place.
Huh?
There was a crawl space in the ceiling, and despite it being a tight fit, I managed to make it through. From there I made it outside, climbed down the rain gutter, and ran off at full speed.
親父、どうもイルスじゃなかったみたいですね。
Okay. Why is the window this color? Purple windows. These purple windows indicate events taking place from the point of view of people other than the protagonist. Okay. I mean, that was pretty fucking obvious, but...
押し入れにもいねえや。あのガキ、金もねえくせにどっかで遊んでいやがるのか？おう、見ろ、清。
Why can't I be that badass? Like, I want to be this old guy. Right? I don't want to be me. I want to be this badass. But no. I had to go bald instead. I know the forehead. It looks like he's got a butt on his forehead. Right? They both have huge foreheads, but the old dude got like a Klingon fucking butt forehead.
え？あの野郎の書き置きが残ってる。書き置き？あの野郎ももうおしめえだな。借金の肩に。
I mean, he's got a weird forehead too. They're both massive forehead. I know, he's got these little tiny eyebrows too. Let's get him threaded.
あいつが撃ったのはガキだけじゃねえ。てめえの魂まで撃っちまったんだ。そうっすね。
What's with the stretch marks though everywhere? Like everywhere there's fucking stretch marks, even on this dude's pecs. That's how tight and ripped those muscles are. Also, song requests are turned off. That was yesterday. I'd spent almost a full day just wandering around the city. I skipped work today just in case. I didn't want to make trouble for them. Why? Because there's a lot more listening that needs to happen here. I pretty much only turn it on for Paladins these days. Or other games where I don't need to listen and there's no plot and or story. This is a visual novel, it's all plot and story. Better yet, it's a dating sim though, so there's that. If this continued, I'd be fired after 3 days. If I didn't get my first month's pay, all the work I'd done would have been for nothing. I was starting to miss that rundown apartment. At least it had a ceiling and a floor. Catch you later, James. Sorry to disappoint. I didn't want to sleep on the street. I was tired to begin with and napped on the park bench for a while, but now I was just exhausted. I'll end up dying in the streets at this rate. The fact that I wasn't joking showed just how grave my situation was. I checked the contents of my wallet. Again. 100 yen coins, 1. 10 yen coins, 6. That was all. I had no paper bills, nothing of use. I thought about running out to an automatic loan machine. But I knew better than anyone that once you started borrowing money, you'd never stop. And I wasn't sure if they'd lend money to a student anyway. That's right. What will I do about school? How was I supposed to get any learning done in a situation like this? Due to my unique situation, the school agreed to defer my tuition payment, but there was no way I could pay it with the goons after me. The more I thought about it, the more I realized how badly I was trapped. I hung my head in the middle of the street. Somewhere inside me, I knew that there was no way out. Although the hunger, cold, and exhaustion made it hard to get my thoughts together. People passed by, shooting me concealed glances. But I looked straight ahead and watched them walk by with lonely thoughts in my heart. Those people all had homes to return to, warm houses with families waiting. I didn't have anything. The realization that I was all alone in the world suddenly pierced my mind like an arrow. It wasn't like I wanted to live with that freeloading father of mine. But even so, this sudden realization caused my vision to blur. Damn. I rubbed my eyes hard. I wasn't alone. My mother was still out there. My mother had kept in contact with me all this time, but I never tried to see her. She had started a new life in a new place. Perhaps now was the time to impose on family. I heard the sound of footsteps passing by, some moving ahead and some moving behind me. Until yesterday, I'd always had some place to go, some place to come home to. It was all that bastard's fault. Damn. If I ever saw him again, I was going to hit him. It occurred to me that I hadn't eaten anything since dinner the night before, 1 anpan and a can of milk. I should eat something. If I ate something, it might put me in a more positive mood, though I wasn't sure what I could do to satisfy my stomach with 160 yen. I saw the lights of a convenience store on the corner up ahead and walked toward it. Just then, a figure appeared near my feet. Is it a cat? It's gonna be a cat. It's gotta be a cat. It is a cat! It's a cat. Loud cat. A scrawny cat with matted fur stared up at me. Normally, I wouldn't give a thought to a stray cat, but what's wrong? You're all alone too, huh? I was so lonely I found myself talking to it. I like that they're just going to use that same sound bite over and over, but I get it. The stray kept its distance, but looked up at me with a surprisingly affectionate meow. Should have been Nyan. I prefer Nyan. Yeah, I'm hungry too. I got a fish sausage, which seemed like the most filling option for my money. Thought the cat would have run off and I'd eat on my own, but when I came back it was sitting right where I left it. Guess I don't have much of a choice. When I removed the packaging, the cat smelled it and walked right up to me. I broke it in half, stuffed one piece in my mouth and offered the other to the cat. The cat quickly devoured it, then looked up hungrily at my mouth. Sorry, it's all gone. Munch munch. Nom 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 nom. When a gust of wind sent a newspaper flying, I suddenly remembered the lottery ticket I bought earlier. How convenient. More precisely, that lottery ticket that the bastard had made me buy. I didn't want to waste our money, but he was so adamant on getting rich quick, he ended up forcing it on me. Where did I put it? Did I lose it somewhere? I searched around in my pants pockets and found the warm, worn-out ticket. The announcement should be today, and the newspaper probably had those results. I picked it up and walked over to one of the street lamps. Just then, an unpleasant sight met my eyes. What's going on? I was too far away to hear what they were saying, but it was clearly an argument of some kind. Oh shit, here we go. It's on now. It is so on. The people passing by seemed too afraid to get involved and just sped up as they passed. We can help her or ignore her and leave. So, the choices begin. I mean, clearly I'm going to help. Like, come on, how can you not? What are you doing? The whole group turned my way. That's a lot of resting bitch face going on there. Just then the girl escaped their grasp and ran toward me. How could I say no to that? I turned boldly toward her blue-suited attackers and hid the girl behind my back. One of them advanced on me, acting as group representative. That suspicious man. That is a suspicious man? Suspicious man. Man. He's got an awfully high-pitched voice. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Doesn't matter who I am. What are you doing? Leah-chan, hello. I know, right? It was like suspicious man, clearly not a man. Despite saying please, the glint in his eye and quietly imposing presence told me that these people could give the goons a run for their money. Guys, go to Twitch. Just who are these people? Their stances left no openings. Because I'm apparently a kung fu master now, too. Who was this girl, and why were these people after her? I glanced back and found her glaring at the blue-suited figures from over my shoulder. You gotta realize, guys, there's not a lot of call for this sort of thing. So I'm like at 2 viewers over there, and I think one of them's Nightbot, so I don't know if it counts. Just 3. We just need 3. We just need 3. I know, guys, I shouldn't push on it, but I'm pushing on it. This is official, right? Yes, this is official. What do you mean official? I mean, it's on both. Yeah, it's definitely on both. This is totally official. Huh? Like a meatball being shot out of an Italian's mouth. Okay. The visual novel? Yeah, it is. No, this is totally an official thing. It's not like something that I grabbed off of itch.io or anything, like super high production values here. It's like the real deal. Right. I couldn't walk away now. Pushing the girl with my body, I gradually began to draw back. But the blue-suited figure didn't miss the gesture. Without a sound, he closed the distance and reached for me. He closed the distance and reached for me. He... Like, what the fuck? I'm getting it right now. Oh, you're fine, Rowan. If we can be at 3, we are good. We are good. But I appreciate it. Oh, that's right up in my grill. He moved so smoothly, he clearly wasn't your standard ruffian. His hand slipped past me, reaching for the girl's arm instead. They didn't seem to want to use violence, but I reflexively struck out with my hand. Oh yeah, it's going to be that kind of game. It met with a surprisingly pillowy softness. Huh? You know, I knew that was coming, but still. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I didn't even get out my apology before my opponent slipped into a stance. This time her fist was aimed directly at my face. I quickly dropped down. The punch just barely missed me, and I could feel it tearing through the air above my head. I always touched a boob. But it was an accident. I didn't mean to do it, so it wasn't sexual assault. I mean, it's borderline, but I don't think it was quite sexual assault. Okay, maybe it was. I'd probably get charges pressed against me instead of boobs. Just gonna chop your Peter off. It was a total coincidence that the punch missed me, but the woman seemed to be in shock. The other three, who had previously been watching, began stalking toward us. They seemed to radiate anger from every pore. This isn't good. My presence seemed to have escalated the situation to a new level of hostility. Blast off, what's up? Good game? Yeah, I know, right? GG. I should have just walked away. I didn't have to come save this bitch. I'm sorry, I held up my hands apologetically, but it was clear that the situation was far beyond saving. One of the suits rushed forward. I tensed up, determined to protect the girl behind me. I barely had any strength from the start. I was prepared for what was coming, and yet the blue-suited figure had just about reached me when she suddenly tripped and lost her balance. The cat to my rescue! No, see, it's a good thing I shared with the cat, right? Hooray for the cat. Cat is best cat. That's my best friend now. Fuck her. Yeah, no, blast off, that's probably the ultimate goal, but this is the all ages version, so there's actually no nudity. So the fuck ugly cat. Welcome back, Desire. It was the cat from before, repaying the debt he owed me. Prefer watching you than streaming myself? Well, thank you, I guess. That makes me feel alright. Thanks to the cat, the suit went tumbling. Her friends quickly moved to help her up. Felt a tug on my right hand and turned back around. See, you don't get to listen to my girl voices in this one, though. Which I'm glad. That's a relief to me. But you are going to have to read the subtitles. So, there's that. Chopper in the boob, kitty. Kitty boob chop power, go! Right. Our footsteps rang off into the night. I'm not going to use my girl voice. I don't have to. I'm not going to do it. We started running, zigzagging down the streets until the footsteps of our pursuers died down behind us. If you want the girl voice, go back on my YouTube and watch the Doki Doki Literature Club playthroughs. That shit just killed my voice. Like, after the first couple of times, I couldn't talk for like a day. So we do the it's panting. Oh, it's better when she does it, though. Oh my. Maybe it was the hunger, but I quickly ran out of breath. And all of the blood suddenly seemed to be draining from my head. The girl seemed to be having trouble breathing, too, so I slowed down and turned to face her. This game already has it in for me. There were so many things I wanted to ask her, but right now, both of us needed to catch our breath. Whew. My body wasn't ready to move so much. My head is spinning again, lack of blood. Sound like Barney mixed up with a pedo? In your girl voice? Yeah, I know. It like depends, because there's a couple of different ones, but they all sound like me. Right? Just need an inhaler. Exactly. Normally it wouldn't be so bad. Jim was actually one of my best subjects. It's fucking Jim. How's that? Never mind. She took a deep breath, then turned to face me. Huh? The moment I saw her straight on for the first time. Love at first sight. It was like something snapped inside my pants. I mean brain. Whoa. That was really awkward. Huh? She seemed to mistake my surprise for something else. She released my hand, her face flushed. That's right, we've been holding hands this whole time. I felt my face grow hot. That was the first time I'd ever held hands with a girl. And besides, she's really beautiful. I'd never seen anyone so beautiful, not even on TV. Not even in all the porn that I download. Something snapped in your pants. I'm calling a doctor. It was the button. It was the button that did it. The story is quite simple. My story is so dreamy, I guess. Even its genre is slice of life too. Yeah, no, this story is going to be a pretty simple one. I think it's not going to. I don't think this is going to be another Doki Doki Literature Club, but it might be. She averted her eyes as she blushed and withdrew a handkerchief from her pocket. Who carries those? I mean, I get it. We were just running, but what the fuck? Oh my god. I couldn't take my eyes off her as she wiped the sweat from her brow. Even that was beautiful. I feel. Are we already? Are we hitting like weird anime fetish territory here? Take my sweaty handkerchief. What the fuck? Oh, she's gotten the wrong idea again. Regardless, I found my hand moving to take it. Just picks it up and smells it. Why is your character so creepy? Because it's a visual novel dating sim. They're all so creepy like that. Because it feeds into the male fantasy of I can just be whatever I am, which is usually some creepy dude because you're playing a visual novel and chicks will dig it no matter what. Weeb, hello, don't forget to tell me to save. Shit, I do need to save.
Quick save.
Quick save. Nice. Yeah, don't forget to always tell me to save, Weeb. About what? Oh, well, I hadn't even taken a bath for the night. I tried to remain calm as I took the pleasant smelling handkerchief. I told you he was going to smell it. And lightly wiped the sweat from my face. Yes, you do, Weeb. Always, constantly. That is your job.
それにしてもさっきは驚いたわ。あなた、何かやっていらっしゃるの?
Yeah, YouTube is slightly behind. I know, right? Weeb finally got his job back just in time to make a comeback. What do I what?
武道とか、あの人の月をかわしたでしょ?
Video's not blocked anymore. I saw you put something up about that. We'll have to check that out in a bit. Oh, nothing in particular. I just got lucky.
そう。でもあの人たち、専門の訓練を積んでいるし、きっと運動神経に優れていらっしゃるんでしょうね。
From the sound of it, she was very familiar with those people. I asked her about that point, and she responded with vague affirmation.
まあ、知っているといえば知っているわ。
Rather than pushing the matter any further, I fell silent and quickly offered the handkerchief back to her. Thank you. With the handkerchief returned, we had run out of things to talk about. But what was that strange feeling I had earlier? It's a flashback. It's PTSD fucking kicking in. I thought it was Sagandi's. Talking about Ligma? I think you got it wrong. That strange sensation I felt when I got a clear look at her face for the first time. Indonesia full with toxic gamer? Is it? That sucks. It's like a momentary ripple on the still water of my mind. From America. America. It was like, let's see, it disappeared without a trace, but the feeling had definitely been real. Is it because she's so beautiful? No way. Some people call Indonesian people Indog. I was not aware of that. That sucks. I don't think that's going to be happening here. I thought it was some another one of those Ligma Sagandi's jokes. bothered me, but it wasn't like asking her would do us any good. She'd probably think it was a pickup line. Well, I should be going. Tell the YouTube viewers I'm not one of them. Yeah, I was going to say, Micha is one of our stream friends, I guess, for lack of a better description. He's from Indonesia, but he's actually really cool. I have not seen him be toxic at all. He's actually pretty great to play with. Memes are now banned in the EU. Was that her farting? I started to turn away when a strange noise rumbled from the pit of my stomach. It's not that strange of a noise. Fearing your puppy chicken nuggets? Wait, what?
Ara?
I think I should say quick save.
Quick save.
It does that every time, huh?
Quick save.
Oh man. Oh, you're feeding your puppy. I was like, why are you scared of your puppy's chicken nuggets? Or C server come from Indog. Quick save.
Quick save.
Yeah, you'll have to say it like that every time, Weeb. It would benefit your journey if you saved. She's way better at those sound effects than I am. I could feel my ears burning in embarrassment. Yes, because you sounded like you just shat your pants. And now she's laughing at you. Oh god. Her laugh didn't seem malicious. I actually welcomed it. I felt revived and turned back with a wry smile on my lips. Ha! I'm on a bit of a diet right now.
Diet? 男の人でもそういうことするのかしら?
Sounded like it was from a hentai. Yeah, she makes some very erotic sounds, we'll say. Malicious laughter. She can do the oh, ho, 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 ho. That's the malicious, right? That's how you know. Oh well, I think they do. Fat people and such.
なるほど。肥満は男性女性関係ないわよね。でもあなたは。
Diet. Hentai Haven-chan. She took a moment to inspect me from head to toe. You don't look fat.
ダイエットなんかする必要はないと思うけれど。
God, I wish that was true. I was waiting for her to say Oni-chan, well, but she's not. I mean, she probably will eventually. How to tell if anime characters are important. Hair and hair color. Exactly. She's got the bows. It's a unique hairstyle, and her hair is pink. Clearly, she's the first one to fuck. Clearly. That's true.
それに、ほら、話している間にもお腹がギュウギュウなっているじゃないの。やりすぎは良くないんじゃなくて?
Right.
そうだ。
Except for if it's a dude, right? The dude main characters are usually, well, blonde I guess would be a unique color, but it's not usually that bold. She smiled suddenly, as if she'd come up with a good idea.
私も夕飯はまだなの。よかったらご一緒しましょうよ。
Leo, what do you need an adult for? What did you do? What?
あと、ちょっとお話ししたいこともあるし、いかがかしら?
Did she have PTSD too? Is she trying to pick me up? That couldn't be it. She didn't seem the type to pick up random men, though the reverse was surely common.
さあ、行きましょうよ。
The girl began walking promptly. I spoke up self-consciously. The girl turned back, an anxious expression on her face.
ダメかしら。この後、何か用事でも?
No, it isn't that. I don't have any money.
え、何?
I'd spoken so softly she didn't hear me. I spoke again, louder this time. 14, but I have the mind of a 70-year-old gay man. Dude, that sounds fabulous. Don't pick up random girls if you don't know where they've been. Well, you know, if you go to the beach and you pick up a seashell and put it to your ear, you can hear the ocean. But if you go to the beach and you pick up a girl and put her to her ear, you can hear her scream. She picked you up and then asked you to pay. No, she's clearly wanting to reward me for saving her from whoever those girls that were going to kick my ass were. I don't have any money. I mean, I haven't gotten paid for my job yet.
そういうこと
250-year-old turtle. So you're just a little slow. That's okay. We're all a little slow here. She gave me the same easy smile as before.
もちろん私が出させていただくわさっきのお礼に
Yeah, you missed some shit at the beginning, weeb. She was like being assaulted by a group of other chicks that I somehow mistook for a dude, even though you could very clearly see breasts. Like, yeah, you missed a little bit. So I saved her, and that's where this all happened. And there was a whole thing where she was wiping her sweaty brow, and I took it and smelled it. It was fucking weird. Anime shit. Are you sure? Really?
ええ今のお話を伺う前から私はそのつもりでいてよだって
Quick save.
クイックセーブ
Every fucking time. 10 minutes for fabs. That's a long fab session. But hey, you do you. You gotta like light some candles, put on some soft music. Stretch and Scooby-Doo is gay. Hey, Traps may be gay, but who cares?
私本当に感謝したんですもの
It's close enough, weeb. I mean, this is like chapter 0. This is still the introduction, so we're gonna have to get through this. By the way, this is not just visual novel. This is definitely, apparently, a dating sim. So there's gonna be other things to do besides just read, I hope.
あの辺り仕事帰りなのか結構人の通りは多かったわけれど通る人みんな知らんぷりばかり
If you don't know, it's not gay. If you don't care, it's not gay. Like, who cares? And again, I will say it, I've said it time and time again, traps are amazing because if you're going to take so much time to make yourself up, because if you're going to be a trap, you got to be a good trap. Like, you really got to pull it off. That's impressive no matter what. So I will give them all sorts of credit for their makeup game being on point.
それは揉め事に巻き込まれたくないって気持ちは私にも想像はつきます
So she basically just said, no, it's cool that all those people besides you just walked by and let me be assaulted. What the fuck?
けれど私は助けを求めていてなのにみんな見えないふり聞こえないふりばっかりだった
It's okay, blast
それはやっ
off.
ぱ
We
り
don't care.
私にとっては残念なことでけれどあなたは来てくれた向こうは4人もいたというのにたった1人で
Did you hear that, y'all? She called me a man. T.
あなたが助けに入ってくれて私は本当に嬉しかったのいくら感謝してもし足りないという気持ち私はあなたの勇気を尊いものだと思い
all
ます
of your courage. Nobody says shit like that for real. Oh. I never received such a straight, honest compliment. I felt a tightness in my chest and an inexplicable heat filling my cheeks. Mr. Man Wayland. At the same time, her cheeks turned red and she slumped over a little. I hope they mean the ones on her face. Maybe she was the bashful type too.
さあ行きましょうこっちに来た時必ず行くお気に入りのお店があるのそこに案内して差し上げるわ
Sure. Yeah, see, this is what was happening. Very clearly those are chicks, and he's just like, that man is assaulting that lady.
私は老船員リセ。
Rise. Oh, hello, Rise. Rosanin Rise. So we went about our introductions. I was hoping she would say something that would trigger a memory, but nothing came. It's an unusual name, and she's gorgeous. I'm sure I would remember her. The pink hair kind of stands out. Maybe I made a mistake before. I'm Okanogi Messiah.
お好み
I know,
ま
right?
さや
Those
さんね。
boobs. So many
Yoroshiku.
boobs. Yoroshiku. Likewise. She didn't seem to recognize my name, so this was definitely our first meeting. By the way, there's something I've been wondering. Are we heading for the shops around the station?
ええ、それが
Senate-san, are you sure those people won't come after you? They must be searching for you by now.
ああ、その前に私のことはリセで結構よ。その代わり私もマサヤさんって呼ばせていただくわ。
Right. I'd only known one girl who let me address her by her given name. To address Rise-san by her first name after we just met made me hesitant and self-conscious. However, she seemed to think it was completely natural.
それで今のマサヤさんの疑問だけど、本来であればもちろん見つからないように行動しないといけないわ。
Oh, by the way, Leah-chan, I showed my wife the video of Mabel chasing the flashlight. Fucking loved it. Adorable shit. So kawaii.
けれど今はもう半分は目的を達したようなものだから、だから最悪見つかっても構わないの。
What? Halfway to your goal?
それは食べながら話をさせていただくわ。というか、むしろマサヤさんに聞いていただくという言い方の方が正しいでしょうけれど、いいかしら。
So she has an ulterior motive already. Yes, I will take my pants off. Oh, sure.
ごめんなさいね。中身も言わないうちにこんな言い方をして、あなたとしては返事のしようもないでしょうけれど。
Awesome, Micha. Go have a good stream, sir. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out, at least for a little bit. Good luck on your streaming. One can only hope, Leah. One can only hope. This is the all ages version, so that actually is... Because, yeah, you can do, like, the full-on adult one, but, you know... I'd like to be able to actually stream it, so... When she's... You know what, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should start streaming to, like... Pornhub or something and just play visual novels. When she said she wanted to speak to me, I guess she wasn't just making a pass after all. It sounded serious based on the way she was speaking, but we'd only just met. What could she possibly want to talk to me about? Well, find out soon enough. I noticed that you speak very politely, Risa-san.
あら、そう？
She seemed surprised by that. She wasn't even aware of it. She must have been born into money.
変な風に聞こえたら失礼。子供の頃からこういう喋り方だから。
Exactly like that. All breathy and stuff. Oh, it's okay. I shook my head quickly. Puncher, it's not an option.
けど、
But other
周り
people
の
would
人か
find
ら
it
する
to be a
と
strange way of
確かに
speaking, wouldn't they?
キーに思える喋り
She's
方なん
saying
でしょう
that.
ね。
I'll have to read that. I got confused. She seemed very serious about it. Reflective, even. But, by the way, would you mind explaining what happened earlier while we eat?
ええ、そのつもり。
I see. Ellipsis. Risa-san led me to an open-air cafe in the line of shops near the station. I knew about it since I lived in this town until just last year, but I'd never been inside it before. Are you sure about this? I hear this place is expensive.
もちろん。それにここ案外リーズナブルなのよ。だから気になさらないで。
Is she just like constantly grabbing at that tit? Like, let it go, man. Let it go. Well, if you insist. And there he goes, shitting himself again. My stomach growled again, though I tried to stop it.
よほどお腹が空いていらっしゃるのね。リバウンドもあることだし、ダイエットは計画的にやった方がよくてよ。
Could have swore she just said something about cake. Right, that's a good point. I'm not poor and starving. When I told Risa-san I didn't have any money, she didn't seem to understand that I was flat broke. Risa-san opened the menu. It was intricately bound, and just looking at it caused my head to spin. Jazed, hello? It's so expensive. It looked like an Italian restaurant, and one pasta dish would cost me 200 yen. That's like 20 bucks American, right? Yeah, that's a bit expensive. This is definitely a high-class place. I mean, I wouldn't call it high-class at 20 bucks, but it's still a little pricier than what I would want to pay for fucking Italian food out. I mean, it's just fucking pasta and sauce. It's not that hard. At any rate, there was a clear difference between Risa-san's standard of living and my own.
せっかくだからコースにしようかと思うんですけど、いかが？それともお食事は控えめの方がいいのかしら？
Exactly, we're at an Italian restaurant, so now it's going to be meatballs shooting out of people's mouths. It's going to go everywhere. Have you seen Food Wars? It's going to end up like fucking Food Wars. We're going to take one bite and just orgasmically explode because of the flavor, and all clothing's going to disappear. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Just you wait and see. Oh no. I shook my head quickly. The whole diet thing was just a whim. I'm quitting it right now.
そう、それがいいと私も思うわ。
It's the cost of being Italian. Micha stream? Yes, Micha is going to be streaming very soon. We'll be over on YouTube. See if I can grab that for you. I cannot. I'm never gonna find it. I'm never gonna find it. Shit, he should have had a link. Oh, I feel fucking bad now. Wait, just had him. I just had him. Where'd he go? Tennis ball machines at rapid speed with meatballs. No, definitely go check it out, Jace. If you already got it, did you need the link? Risei summoned the waiter with a practiced manner and ordered a full-course meal for both of us. You don't understand it goes faster than that? What?
お酒はいりません。マサヤさんも飲まないわよね。
We're like 12, lady. What are you talking about? He was up and now he's not. What the shit happened? I don't know what happened. We need to get his link in. I need like just a list of links that I can put in. Excuse me. No, I'm too young, actually. Oh, Rowan.
そうか。年が一番重要だったんだ。
What?
ソフトドリンクはこちらにあ
She's
る
an
わ。
alien. She's
ど
an
れに
alien
し
or
ます？
something, right? Oh, I'll have an oolong tea.
私もそれをください。
Very well. Tell you what, later on, because I gotta go get Parker and do some other stuff today, but later on, if I get back to streaming, Leah, we can totally play, if you like. Get on some Fortnite. The waiter left. Risa turned her eyes down to the table.
やっぱりそれが一番大事よね。しかもピンポイントなところが要求される。
She whispered something to herself, then looked up at me.
つかぬことを伺います。マサヤさんはおいくつ？
We can if you want to, Leah-chan. You don't have to, you know that. How old am I?
ええ。
stared straight into my eyes as though this question was of the utmost importance. Well, I told her my age. It's like, there's the age, you're the protagonist, it's gotta be you. She let out a small sigh and her shoulders sank.
そう、私と同い年か。
クイックセーブ。
By the way, you can change the voice. Hold on.
コンフィグ。
You can change the girl. Change it to Rise.
クイックセーブ。
That's beautiful. My answer depressed her. I guess that was a bad thing. But why? I didn't understand her reaction at all.
私は私立万世の女学園に通っています。
Oh, that's right. Vincennes is a school for upper-class girls, isn't it? That's amazing. That explained her proper way of speaking.
まあそうね。お嬢様学校ではあるわ。
Well, oh, that's what happened last time. I meant it as a compliment, but Risa-san seemed less than happy about it. Vincennes Girls Academy. Even I had heard of it. It was famous all over the country. Krimu Sodo. It was out in the mountains, a 30-minute bus ride from the station. A true paradise for women. Did you miss anything? I think she's an alien. The locals always said, half in awe and half sarcastically, it's where the nobles live. Her name is Risa. Yep. Or Rise. Wait, I thought Vincennes was a boarding school and the students weren't allowed out. Maybe I'm remembering wrong.
いいえ、合っているわ。
Oh, that explains why they were after her, okay. Well then, oh, of course, it's spring vacation. Risa-san shook her head again.
春休みは原則外出不可なの。期間が短いし、学年が上がって何かとバタバタするから。
Fortnight? Maybe later. This means your puppies will punch him in the balls. With a brick. Oh, then why are you here?
私、不良なのよ。
A bit of a delinquent, really?
まあ、不良は冗談です。けれど私、バンセンヌのセキュリティを抜けて、夜な夜な徘徊しているんですから。
And when he's down on the ground and he's clutching his balls, and he's like, why did you do this? Be like, that one's for Mabel. And then you punch him in the face and go, that one's for me. And then you walk away and spit on him. Well, spit on him and then walk away. Wow. Wait, wandering? Is that a joke too?
そちらは本当。それで危険な目にもあって、この町って案外治安が悪かったのかしら。
Trouble? Like before, you mean?
あれとは違います。ちょっとね。まあ女子が一人で夜の街を出歩くものではないんでしょうね、きっと。
What are you confused about, Weeb? Game or other things? I didn't quite understand, but it seemed she was serious about the wandering. I wanted to ask her, what are you wandering around for? But she spoke up before I could.
マサヤさんはどちらに？学校の話ですけれど。
Oh, Mabel, that's Leah's puppy. I stammered for a moment, but finally told her the name of the school I had planned on attending. Though in reality, before I started going there, I still had to cancel my original transfer.
変なこと聞くようですけれど。
Yeah.
マサヤさん、その学校にきちんと通っていらっしゃるのよね。
Huh? I struggled to keep my voice down. How did she know? Do I really look like a homeless person after all? I took a subtle whiff inside my shirt. There we go. That's not subtle, but I imagine that's what he'd do. He'd pull out his shirt, put it over his nose, and Well, I had gotten pretty
通
stinky
っ
after
てい
all.
るに決まっているわよね。
When I didn't answer her immediately, she asked
人
again.
柄が良くて今年から新入学する。そんな都合のいい人なかなかいるはずがないわよね。
Wait, what are you talking about?
ごめんなさい。
It's those who started bleeding from all that whiffing while we did inadvertently grab a boob earlier. A self-conscious smile appeared on her lips.
一人でブツブツつぶやいたりして、そのために来ていただいたんですもの。きちんと説明するわ。
Okay, I see where this is going. Sure. Even setting the matter of the people chasing her aside, Risa-san's manners raised so many questions. I was hoping her explanation would answer some of those questions.
その前に、
She looked off in another direction and smiled brightly.
前菜が来たみたいよ。まずはご飯にしましょう。
Sims are rich just because you use cheat codes. Cheating. Whoa, there they are. The conversation was suddenly a distant blur as I filled up my stomach for the first time in ages. It's been like a day, dude. I wasn't sure when I might get a decent meal again, so I wanted to replenish myself as much as I could here. I'm so sorry for the wait, this is scallop and botan shrimp carpaccio. Whoa. The waiter couldn't leave soon enough as I took up my fork and started to eat.
もうちょっとゆっくり食べた方がいいんじゃないかしら。喉に詰まってしまってよ。
So good.
なんで泣いているの？ おかしい。
She's over there like, oh, poor people, so quaint. Risa-san laughed at me, but I didn't care.
そんな風に食べる人、初めて見たわ。
I've never seen people who were impoverished enough to miss a meal or two. Sorry, I'm being so rude.
そんなことなくてよ。気持ちのいい食べっぷりだわ。さ、私も食べよっと。お腹が空いていることでは、私も負けてはいないんですからね。
We were eating dessert, something called dolce, and drinking espresso. Felt wonderfully full. Oh, that was great. It was really, really great.
本当に。私もこのパッパ通り月の石に来ると、つい食べ過ぎてしまうわ。
Papator Moonrock, that's a very pretentious fucking name for a restaurant. The food certainly was good, but no sauce made food seem as delicious as an empty stomach did. Thank you. I needed that.
助かったって何が？
Oh, I mean, sorry, I misclicked. I leaned back in my chair to rest my stomach, a blissful smile on my face. Just then I felt a rustle in my back pocket. Pulled out the sheet of beat-up newsprint from pocket. From pocket. Oh, that's right, the lottery ticket.
それ新聞紙？
Yeah, could you give me a minute? I said, leave me the fuck alone! Opened it with a rustle. It was just one page, but it happened to be the one with the winning numbers written on it. Well, how fucking convenient is that shit? I checked the lottery numbers. Group 10, number 161375. Huh. I was pretty sure I didn't win, but I'd paid 300 yen for the thing, so I wanted to check. I began tracing the list of numbers up, starting at the bottom. No winners. It's not number 2 either. Well, that's the way it goes. When I checked number 1, though, I saw the number 161375. Convenient! I recognized that number. I moved my eyes back to the ticket. The number was 161375. Hey, 100 million yen debt. Paid off, right? Did you win? I think I did win. That's extremely convenient. Huh? My breath caught in my throat. Wait. This has got to be some kind of mistake. I checked it again. It was the number 1 on the newspaper list. I read it aloud in my head. 161375. What?
どうかした？
I want to thank my mom, the academy, and the lottery ticket I bought. Cakes, hello. Whoa, money, can you be my friend? Yeah, I know, right? Well, she's already rich. She doesn't care. Wait. I tried to remain calm. It wasn't all about the number. There was also the group ID. Okay, this is group 10. These are the numbers for group 10. Group 10. The group on my ticket was 10. What? Cakes, Leah says hi from YouTube. Cakes is probably going to tune out immediately, though. And Jays says hello from YouTube as well. That's right. What was the date? It would be rather devastating if this turned out to be last year's paper. That would be weird. Why would you... There'd be like a one-year-old fucking newspaper just happened to be blowing around and still in good enough shape to be read. That doesn't make any fucking sense. My hands trembled, causing the newspaper to rustle as I unfolded it and peered at the date. Today is March 31st, 2011. Ah, that's not today. I checked the newspaper's date. Cake said hello, Leah, and to whoever the other person was, that's Jazed. But it would be funny, you're right. It was definitely today. Whoa. I should have felt happy, but it's like something had shorted out in my brain. I just let out a soft moan. That's weird. So I just said, is there nudity in this game? No, there is not. This is the Safe for Everybody All Ages Steam Edition. Confirmed, no nudity, so it's okay to be streamed. Risa-san, give me a minute, please. Here. I handed her the worn-out lottery ticket and the newspaper. Could you compare these for me? I think I might be dreaming. Want to see the boob? Sorry, Leah. Can't do that on YouTube or Twitch. But if I ever start streaming to Pornhub, I'll let you know, I guess. Terrified of her reaction, I tilted my head downwards and shut my eyes tightly. There's probably going to be some lingerie scenes, I would imagine, some awkward, like walked in on somebody changing type stuff, right? Because that's the anime cliches. So you might get some of that. Wait a minute. Wow! No, we'll do it. Wow. Gotta do it like Owen Wilson. Wow. Sorry, I'm gonna go catch this in real quick. Be right back. Exactly. Maybe some anime ass, maybe some side or under boob. Yeah. Chase, I don't like this girl. Do you not trust her? I mean, maybe it's a no nudity sex scene. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of that awkward, oh no, I fell on top of you and my knee is between your legs and I'm drooling onto your face kind of stuff, you know? Oh shit, it's the goons. Oh yeah, so the other thing, if you weren't here for the beginning stuff, she seems like your basic anime bitch. Yeah, I mean, she totally is. So the other thing, because we gotta go with all the cliches, these are goons that the main character's dad owes money to, but he skipped town and left him with the debt. Which is why I like Reese's hair. Yeah, it's pretty cute. I mean, they're pretty standard. Somehow coincidentally grabbed your boobs and fell on top of you. Exactly. That has never occurred to me in real life. Well, okay, so one time it sort of did. I was in college and we were walking out and there was not a lot of room to walk through our desks because it was just very tight quarters, and my friend in front of me, who was a girl, she was walking out and she tripped over something and she fell backwards into me, and I did that whole reach around to catch her and I totally just grabbed her boobs because I was just trying to help save us both from falling. So yeah, now the fun thing about that story is my friend dated her later on and I was like, yeah, I totally felt her up before you did though. Shit, you're back on, sweet. I know, right? But no girl voices this time, sorry. I just want to get through this chapter and then, like, call it quits for a little while at least. Also, hello, Ashy. I know, right? It was totally an accident. Why is an underling about 60? I know, right?
この人たち
I just wish I could look as awesome as this old fucking dude right here, right? Like, that's the goal when you're an old fuck. You want to look like this guy, except without the weird Klingon butt forehead. But the other dude's forehead's weird, too. And there's the weird stretch marks on the pectoral area. Girl once gave you a hickey on a dare. You think you passed out? Risa's breath caught in her throat as the two men suddenly approached her. Risa, I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Risa had run into trouble before during one of her walks around town at night. Those men were the source of that trouble.
ジョーちゃんよ、この前あんなことがあって懲りずに下界を歩き回った。見かけによらずいい度胸してるじゃねえか。
What are you talking about, Cakes? Those aren't abs. They're way too high. Abs are down on your stomach. That's like titty pec stretch marks. Hickeys are weird. It's like a bruise. That's exactly what it is a bruise. No, don't do hickeys. Hickeys are trashy. Yeah, at least do them in areas no one's gonna see, right? So no like big neck hickeys. Yeah, exactly. His booby things. Those are his pectoral muscles. I think it was sexual assault. Yeah, but you probably didn't mind it too much. Let's be honest. Exactly, hickeys are just kind of trashy. He struggled to keep from shaking. She struggled to keep from shaking. She wasn't going to let these men see her sweat.
それに人の目もあるところでめったなことができるはずないんだから。
I totally didn't want it. I bet you didn't.
あなた方もいい度胸をしていらっしゃるようね。営利誘拐は重罪だわ。きっと警察に捕まってよ。
けんなことは本当に誘拐されてから言ってみろ。
That's right. The two of them had tried to kidnap Risa. She thought wearing her uniform would help her in her scouting endeavors, but it had also made her the perfect target. At the time, the man had said,
おめえその制服バンセヌのもんだな。ってことは金持ちだ。だな。さらえばいくら要求できるかな。
I mean, he's not wrong. She clawed at his face as hard as she could, then ran away at top speed. Weeb, what are you forgetting? Can't take games like this serious, nor can I. That's the whole point, though. I'm not taking this serious in any way. Despite that, Risa had continued to wear her conspicuous uniform. Maybe she really was gutsy that way. Or just spam mouse one to skip to the sex scenes. Well, there's no sex scenes, so I guess you're just gonna have to put up with the story and some possible side boob.
見てみろや、こら。いい男が台無しだぞ。
Is that why his face is fucked up like that? Are those scratches? Is that what's going on? Rise refused to acknowledge his words. Quick save.
Quick save.
You're busy typing. Yeah, it's all good.
今日は何の用です？こんな人の目もあるところでまた犯罪ですか？
No, he's the boss. He's not the good.
お前の方ではない。あのガキの方だ。
何？
マサヤさんのこと？
Seems like a weird as fuck game. Yeah, I mean, alright, so here's the thing. You play Doki Doki Literature Club and everybody's like, hooray! You play fucking Princess Evangile and people are like, what the fuck? Come on. What if there's a gay guy and it's not? There's gotta be one. Yeah, you can always have one, right? Probably gonna be a transvestite gay guy, right? She said, not really knowing Messiah that well. The henchman slammed his fist down onto the table, causing the other restaurant patrons to jump in surprise. Exactly. If you play Doki Doki Literature Club, people are like, hooray, death and fucked up shit. The waiter rushed toward them. Excuse me, sir, you seem to be making the other customers uncomfortable. The underling ignored him and raised his voice. Little does she know, you are the boss.
借金？
いくらだと思う？これだぞ。
He held out his hand and extended all 5 of his fingers. How much was that exactly?
こっちはな。
Yeah, that could be $5.
さっさと返してもらわねえと
500,
干上がっちまうんだよ。
マサヤさんがなんであなたたちに借金なんか。
Exactly. It's only 5 yen, right?
おめえ何も聞いてねえのか。
Great, now they're gonna fuck things up between me and Rise-san. She's gonna think that I'm like trying to get her money.
騙すも何もそんな話は出なかっただけです。
おめえあいつの劣行なんじゃねえのか？
You mean you ain't his grind? The hell? He raised his pinky finger and spoke the unfamiliar word. His pinky finger. Now that's just insulting. Rise didn't know what he was talking about.
どうも違うみたいだな。もしもそうなら、ジョーちゃんに風呂屋で働いてもらうって手もあったが。
Oh yeah, no, that's right. I forgot that's yeah.
お風呂屋さん？
They basically just said, so wait, he's not your pimp? Now I want you to do more fan fiction just hearing that.
本当にわからんのかもしれんな。
おう、ジョーちゃんよ。
Yeah, so he's the underling, he's the boss. Just in case anyone was confused. He suddenly drew close to her, and Rise pulled back. He had an unpleasant smell about him. They are obsessed with smells in this game.
ジョーちゃんみたいに
smelling everything.
高貴で金持ちな女の子は彼氏にする野郎はちゃんと選んだ方がいいぜ。ジョーちゃんだって彼氏のためにしたくもねえ仕事をして金なんか稼ぎたくねえだろ。あとあれだ、あいつはもうダメだね。なんせあの野郎親にも捨てられたからな。
Leah has Steam? Yes, Leah does.
親に？
Nani?
親に捨てられたやつは極道にでもなるしかねえんだよ。ねえ親父。
Just imagine, he's not my boyfriend, you jackass.
まあとにかくあいつには気をつけるこったな。父親も詐欺師だしな。カエルの子はカエル。
Cakes was asking if you had Steam, Leah. I said yes.
あいつの目当てはきっと金だぜ。っていうかよ、さっき走って行ったのも食い逃げじゃねえ
She
のか。
can't be mad at that. She offered to pay.
女一人残して食い逃げ。
Yeah, Weeb, it's Twitch September, by the way. You hosing me over. The plates on the table clattered as Rise found herself rising to her feet. She didn't know why these insults against a man she'd only just met caused her blood to boil so. They keep saying man, he's like 15. No. She didn't know, but she wasn't about to stop herself either.
Huh?
She's gonna slap him, she's gonna slap him. Twitch Switch September. We're moving over to Twitch. You haven't been around. I forgot about that, so you may not know. I'm really pushing the Twitch channel so we can try to get affiliate on Twitch by October. Rise's right hand moved through the air. That was the most half-hearted fucking slap sound. It's more like a fap. Not completely moving, but if I get affiliate on Twitch, what I'm probably going to do is mostly stream to Twitch and then put highlights on YouTube, eventually.
お金で人の価値が決まるものではないわ。親だって関係ありません。マサヤさんは立派な人です。侮辱を訂正なさい。
Can't spell Panadol without anal. You're correct.
てめえ。
His face slowly began to purple. His eyes opened so wide it looked like his eyeballs might pop out. And we go with things popping out of people's faces.
こんな相手なら殴らない。とでも思ったか。
I have a feeling his pimpin' hand be strong. Ah! There was a scream. As the man lashed out at her, Rise could only cower in fear. Well, thank you for still being here, Ashi. Not everybody wants to listen to this, I guess. The bank was already closed, so I couldn't cash in the ticket. Well, duh. I'll do it tomorrow. There was no real rush, and it was probably strange that I had rushed off like that earlier. This is the first time I've ever wanted to thank my old man. I held the lottery ticket firmly in my hand, just to make sure it wouldn't go flying somewhere. The night before, my entire future seemed black, with no prospects at all. Now it was shining. All thanks to that one little ticket. Now I could pay back the debt and cut ties with the Mafia once and for all. Then I could go to school. I could drop at least one of my jobs. I could make 100 friends. And then, maybe I can get back in contact with her. My childhood friend, who I hadn't seen nor heard from since I graduated from my last school, Aitatsu Auxiliary School. That's a hard word to say. Exactly, she gets attacked and then it goes back, so it's supposed to be happening at the same time as this. I returned to the restaurant with a spring in my step. As I did, an unbelievable sight greeted my eyes. The goons! What are they doing to Rise-san? There was a scream. I have to get there in time. Oh! That's... I'll protect you! Punched in face. There was a sound of bone cracking. I'm about to feel the pain like none I've ever felt before. Wonder if I could take it. That's what Rise was thinking, but then... There was no pain at all. Hesitantly, Rise opened her eyes. It wasn't one of those filthy mafia men standing in front of her. It was him.
Masaya-san!
Yeah, no, this is all super standard shit. Ow, 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 ow. I like that that's it. Ow, ow, ow. I threw myself recklessly into the conflict, but it seemed I had made it in time. Are you okay? With a broken jaw. Are you okay? Most hentai characters don't have eyes because it would be weird if they were looking at you. Secretly hentai? Yeah, if you don't play the all ages one, it probably is. You just managed to avoid anything vital, so I wasn't as badly hurt as I could have been. Yeah, that was supposed to be the main character, yeah. Rise would say, we're just friends at the end, probably. The two coons faced me again. The restaurant was in a panic. I quickly looked around for the waiter. He was using the phone. Calling the police, I bet. I would settle that at least, or so I might have said in another situation. But right now, I couldn't let that be the end of it. So you have to remember, this is a Japanese game, so they want it to be as general as possible, right? Really? I mean, this game, exactly. All weebs are in this game. But right now, I couldn't let that be the end of it. How dare you try to hurt Rise-san? I didn't usually get this angry. The better part of my nature always told me to lay off. I ignored it now and advanced upon the two goons. Weeb is also slacking in his job, by the way. I felt her grab my hand. I turned back to see her there, pale-faced and shaking her head. Tension drained out of my body. Better not show your face in here again. The henchman sniffed derisively. There's a lot of sniffing going on. Shush, I'm invested in the story. Hey, wait, I'm the main character. I have to know what happens now. Well, actually, he never did. I know that, and right now
まあとりあえずいいや。てめえそこどけ。
Shoved me roughly.
今はそっちの女に用がある。
Shoved me roughly.
おい、どけってんだよ。
The easily angered henchman's eyes widened as he grabbed at my collar. My body reacted before I could think. I dropped down suddenly. I was gonna punch him in the dick. Because he was holding onto me so tightly, I ended up pulling him down with me. Rolled over once, then quickly kicked him off of me.
Ah!
I know karate. The henchman went flying. he dead. He dead. He flew over the restaurant's fence, tracing an arc in the air before crashing to the ground.
てめえ、なんかやってやがるな。柔道か。
He looks stoned, I know, he's just like, dude. I just picked it up naturally over time. It's not the first time I've dealt with people like you. The boss helped his henchman off the ground and went on his way. They were just like, okay, we're done here. I was met by gasps of surprise and applause from the people around us.
驚いた。あなたって本当に強かったのね。
It's so nonchalantly, I guess so. Anyway, I'm sorry. Those guys are, well...
いいえ、マサヤさんが謝ることはないわ。私もあの二人には因縁があるの。
Exactly, like, fuck this shit, this dude's crazy. Really?
以前、誘拐しようとしてきたことがあるのよ。営利誘拐よ。驚いてしまうわ。
That's... I had no idea what to say to that.
そういえば、警察が来るのかしら。
When that happened, yeah. Risa-san looked outward to the street. I saw the waiter on the phone with them, but it'll probably be a while before they
お
arrive.
店の備品が壊れたりはしていないわよね。
What if I had missed and not thrown him over the fence? Look at this thing. It's like he could have died. I almost killed a man. I looked around at the tables and the floor. None of the dishes were broken. It had just been upsetting for the customers.
だったら面倒なことになる前にさっさと
She
行ってし
said,
ま
I
う
don't want
ね
any cops involved. Seems shady to me. Excuse me. She gave me a mischievous smile, which made me happy for reasons I couldn't explain. And all I could do in return was nod.
じゃあチェックしてきてしまうわ。お店の人には私から謝っておくから、マサヤさんは外で待っていて。
I knew why it made me so happy. Because she wanted me to stay. Because I knew we wouldn't be parting ways yet. But where are we going to go? Oh, that's right, I haven't heard her story yet. I stood in front of the restaurant thinking it over when I was suddenly assaulted by the feeling I was forgetting something important. Huh? Wait a minute. I felt a violent unease creeping over me. For what reason did I have to be unhappy? Oh.
クイックセーブ。
I bet he lost the lottery ticket. The goons were gone. Risa-san seemed to want to be my friend. I had won the lottery, so money. The lottery ticket. I let out a sudden cry, my hands searching my clothing. I checked my pockets, but it's gone. 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 Couldn't find it anywhere. Wait a minute. Calm down. You had it when you arrived at the restaurant. I had lost it sometime after that. That's right. When I sent that guy flying. I marched back into the restaurant and searched every corner but didn't find it. You can't be serious. My whole body went limp. Not just my wiener, but my whole body. I was afraid I might even lose bladder control. Fucking weep. My body. The thing that was going to ensure my rosy future. It had all slipped through my fingers. But I did it to save Risa-san. So I guess it was worth it? I guess it was worth it. I wasn't just making excuses, I really meant it. Even so, the shock was so great that I couldn't do anything but stare. Hey! The fucking cat! Are you fucking shitting me? This cat better be like a cat girl later. There's absolutely no fucking reason for this. This fucking cat.
どうかした？
That cat is my best bro. I will keep that cat forever. That may be the best cat in the history of cats. Other than my actual cat, of course. Hey, you! That's not food! I leaped across the ground. My fingers got within 5 centimeters before the cat twisted its body away and I fell flat on the ground. Great, now the cat's gonna run the fuck away. Oh shit, that cat is pissed. With not a trace of gratitude for the sausage I gave him, he arched his back fiercely and then ran off. Fucking cat carrying the lottery ticket. Wait! My cry rang out fruitlessly into the night. Now she's like, this crazy-ass motherfucker is yelling at a fucking cat. That cat knew what it was doing. I slumped down onto the ground, unable to move a muscle. Chasing me. Oh man, I would continue to chase that cat. Right. I dragged myself to my feet. She started brushing off the dust on my clothing. It's okay, dude. She's totally loaded and she owes me one. It's all good. I explained to her everything about my debt. I didn't intend to tell her at first, but it seemed the goons had mentioned it, so I thought I'd better give her the full story. I was going to use that to pay off my debt, but now, I guess there are no easy answers in this world. That bow, that was adorable. Huh? I mean, he's not homeless. They had to pay the first 3 months' rent on the apartment, so he's got an apartment for at least 3 months. No, Risa-san, it isn't your... It's not your fault, Risa-san. It's because I got so angry. I should have just let it go. But when I saw that he was trying to hurt you, it just made me lose my temper, and so basically what he just said was I should have let him beat the shit out of you. Like, oh, I'm poor because I didn't let him beat the shit out of you. I should have let him beat the shit out of you. Meh. Oh, it's fine. The pain was almost gone. I had completely forgotten it until she reminded me. But she produced a handkerchief from her handbag and pressed it to my nose. Is that the same handkerchief we were both wiping our sweat off with earlier? Because that's fucking nasty. She presses it to his nose and just... You can still smell the sweat. God damn it, Weep. It's okay, I don't want to get it dirty. I just want to smell it. She grabbed my wrist, so I stopped trying to move. At this range, I could feel her breath on me. For some reason, it made me tense up in my pants. But that was pretty brave of you, Risa-san. You really slapped him? I'm waiting for the epic nosebleed moment. Did they do something to you? Huh? I think it was 100 million yen. Told you this bitch was loaded. No, it's fine, really. I know, right? He's like totally lying. He's like, it was 100 million yen. It was like 2 yen. He's just totally fucking lying. Risa-san fixed her expression in a frown as she continued to wipe at my face. Thanks. We started walking again. We didn't discuss where we were going. It just felt like we were taking a walk. We were talking a walk around the neighborhood. I guess this is what she meant by wandering. I realized we had been talking about me all this time. Risa-san still hadn't said what she was going to say.
マサヤさんはどうするのかしら。
Smell it, I dare you.
生活とか学校とか。
I don't know. I don't have a home. I can't go to school. Guess I'll probably end up going to live with my mom.
お母様のところって言うと？
Well, my parents had a divorce a long time ago. Then she started up a new family somewhere else. It seems a little rude for me to just drop in on her. That is a little rude.
じゃあ、聞きますけれど。
Yeah. Her tone was strangely earnest. I tilted my head curiously, like the cat thing. Meow.
明日からの予定は日常生活のレベルから言って白紙と言って差し支えないのね。
That's a very nice way of saying you're homeless and have no prospects. That's true. I have no idea. It would be somewhere towards the end, whenever that is. My daily life plans. It was true.
もしもよ。
Not my daily
マサヤ
life
さん
plans.
さえよければ
Anything but my daily
の
life plans.
話ですけれど。
How to live with a girl, just drop your winning lottery ticket. It has to be a winning lottery ticket. It can't just be any lottery ticket. It has to be a winning lottery ticket. Her gaze became more determined as she stared into my eyes.
私はあなたに衣食住を提供できるわ。
Oh my. Huh? I met her gaze. I had no idea what she was talking about. Does she want me to move in with her? No way. For some reason, that delusion got me more excited than the practical concern of having room and board. Getting a little lightheaded. Okay.
マサヤさん、
Yeah. She took in a deep breath, then released it, then spoke.
あなた、バンセンヌに入学してみない？
That's an all-girls school. Huh? End of chapter 0. Is this where we get the theme song? It is. So that's going to be the end of chapter 0, and after the theme song, we're going to Quick Save. But I mean, I'm kind of liking this so far. I think this is kind of a fun thing, right? Why is there just like nothing going on? It's going to be a trap, probably. I guess we won't listen to the theme song. Chapter 0, the end. So the main character is going to turn into a trap, maybe? Chapter 1. That's weird boner-inducing, isn't it? Quick save. Okay, so we got our quick save in. We are saved. So that's going to be it. We made it through chapter 0. I mean, honestly, guys, if you're on the Discord or if you're on YouTube, it doesn't work so well on Twitch. I mean, let me know if you even want to see more of this. I'm kind of enjoying it. I like that I don't have to do all the girly voices either. That's really cool for me. This is much more of a dating sim than what Doki Doki Literature Club was. So there's going to be different routes and different things going on. I mean, just let me know if you guys want me to stop this. I mean, if you guys are like, I don't want to watch this at all, it's dumb and I hate the sound of your voice, you're stupid, just let me know and we can stop it. But I'm just going to end it there for now. Now I got to wake the wife up because she's napping and see what the rest of my day entails. If I'm back on, it'll be much later. Alistair, you always make it just in time for the end of a stream. Like every fucking time, Alistair. But anyway, you can always go back and watch this. Give it like half an hour, I think, and then it should be up. You want more of the softcore porn? We will definitely do more of the softcore porn later at some point. Probably because we need something for Wednesdays, and I don't think that Go-Go Nippon, my first trip to Japan, was as interesting as this is seeming to be. So anyway, I'm going to end it there. So let me know if you want to see more of this or not on YouTube and on Discord. And we'll see where we go from there. And I might be back on later. If not, definitely, till the next time I see you, stay nerdy.